Hi, and welcome back to Guided by Spirits. This is my weekly collective energy reading for the week of July 18 to 24. I'll be doing a collective reading as well as a pick a card so that we can get a little bit more specific information for you. I have been feeling into next week's energy this week. Today's the day before. And the image that just keeps popping into my mind, I have two things that won't let me go, is of this little, really cute little boy dancing to this music. And he's like really playful and mischievous looking and just joyful and just shining, just really shining. And so that says to me that this coming week is being fun and playing and enjoying life and just shining your light. Just let your inner child out to play. And I hope that'll be possible for you. It is summer vacation, so it seems like if there's ever a time, it's now. And the other thing that won't let me go is it's this feeling of longing for something lost, but being ready to embrace it if it shows up again. Yeah, those are the two images that really won't let me go. And all right, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. He gave us two cards. My, okay. All right, so there's two cards. One is healing energy. And the other one is, it is now time to step out of this unhealthy situation. Okay, well, okay, that makes sense now with this song that I just kept hearing over and over and over, like will not get out of my head. And it's all about like wishing someone would come back and just waiting for them and longing and it's time to let go of that. It's time to let go of that. It's not healthy for you. You know, all that saving your heart, that energy, that love for someone or something that most likely will never be again, is hurting you. It's unhealthy for you. It's keeping you from the joy that you could be experiencing. It's blocking the joy that's coming towards you, the love, the other love that wants to come through for you. And this will be very healing for you. And so the energy that's coming through this week is here to help you to work through that and to heal. And I've actually been feeling that. And also even I always feel stuff like 2-3 days before they start. So I'm always ahead of my horoscope. I'm ahead of everything. And I noticed things started coming up, messages for me that were pointing out actually this kind of the same thing. All right. just, for example, say that you are, are made aware that you've been holding on to pain or heartache, and that you've been just not letting that go, that you've been holding on to that because that has made you strong. So that's great, right? But there comes a point where it can't take you any further. That pain cannot take you any further. And it's time to let go of that, to heal that, so that you can step out of that energy, you know, that pain, that it's almost like this pain, like just makes you bigger and stronger. But it's just, it's time to let that go. It's time to let that go. Let's get something to clarify that. I'll use the healing angels. I knew I was going to need this one. I almost didn't pick this deck, but just something told me we were going to need it. So healing energy for everybody. Where's that coming from? What can we do to get out of our unhealthy situations? And, you know, it could be not, it doesn't have to be a person, you know, it could be anything. An addiction, you know, something maybe you've even tried to quit and you're just still like wishing you could still have it, or you're just having trouble letting go. It's just, it's this week's energy is coming to help you, you know, to help you start that diet, or to help you quit smoking, or to help you step away from YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, you know, everything in moderation, right? All right, angels, come on, tell us. How can we heal this? What's going to help us? The collective. Woo! Oh my, all right. We have truth and integrity. Yes. Okay. So, okay. So whatever this is that you've been holding on to, right? Whatever this is you've been holding on to is hiding your true self, you know? It could be anything. Let's say you're holding on to pain from the past. It's made you tough looking and hard, but that's not the real you. Let's say your reaction to pain, that, you know, that past, that unhealthy situation is to eat too much, to gain weight as a shield. That is not the real you. You're somewhere under there. Yeah. Being glued to your screen all day long, that is completely hiding the real you, because you're not even there, you know, you're not even there. So think about that. Take time this week to really think about who am I, and is this what I really want? Is this who I really am? Who do I want to be? And is this getting me? Is this helping me to do that? Okay, more information, please. More information. Meditate, yeah. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I'm sorry, excuse me. This happened last time. I forgot. Do not disturb. All right, there we go. We're on do not disturb. They didn't call me all day, not a peep all day, but gosh darn it, the minute I start making a video. All right, meditate. Yes. So that goes along with clearing your mind, getting really clear on who you are, who you want to be, what you want out of this life. A lot of times when we're in unhealthy situations, a lot of times, all the time, there's this stress, there's this stress that you're feeling, and that causes you to behave in ways that aren't necessarily your true natural self, right? Because you're in fight or flight or kiss ass, whatever your reaction is. Yeah, so meditating will not only reduce your stress level, it will help you to calm your mind and really contemplate what you want. If you're not a person who is used to meditating or doesn't enjoy meditating, go for a walk. It has the same effect. A quiet walk without your Walkman or the phone or, a person or a dog. If you go completely by yourself for a walk, if you can go somewhere where it's green, wonderful. That's the best. If you can't, something's better than nothing. But going for a walk will help you just as much as sitting down, closing your eyes and meditating. And I have a nice meditation I'll link below if you want to give it a try. It's a guided meditation. And that can also help you to focus on what you want versus what you don't want. So you would be looking at this unhealthy situation and then reprogramming your mind to a much healthier situation that you would prefer. You can use it for money, you can use it for anything, for love, for whatever your life, whatever you want to change, make better in your life. That's what you use it for. One more card, please. Yeah, so this is okay. So this is the children card. And this is that image I saw. It's just like, just be playful, have more fun. Just think about that. What do you think is fun, and go do it. Go do it. Because it'll make you feel lighter and happier. And is this unhealthy situation fun? I doubt it. Let that shit go. Yeah, so this week, that's what this week is really, getting out of an unhealthy situation and healing that. So meditate, play, dance, let your light shine. Who were you when you were a kid? Who did you think you would be when you grew up, when you were a kid? Go back and think about that. Has to be the noisiest Sunday in ages. I hope you guys can't hear everything coming through the window. We don't have air conditioning here in Holland, so I close the window. It's gonna be so hot. All right, I want to pull a message from our guides, ancestors, angels, whatever you want to call it. This is this deck I love, which is Postcards. What's it called? Postcards from Spirit, I believe. And it's really, we're mixing. It's beautiful, and it just, when I use it for myself, it always gives me really good advice. And sometimes it's something I want to hear, and sometimes it's something I don't want to hear. But it always says it with a sense of humor, in a playful way, and a helpful way. So, all right, Spirit, what do you have for all of us this week? Love. Okay. I'm going to read this to you because it's a postcard. Dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Let's do the meditation. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. There you go, releasing an unhealthy situation. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth, right? That's so recognizable. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. All right, well, that just extra clarified the cards that we were given. The unhealthy situation could even just be negative thoughts, fears, anxieties. And it's telling you to meditate, to not focus on negative thinking and fear, because that is not the truth. That's not the truth. Oh, that's great. All right. So meditate, think happy thoughts, and don't freak out, okay? When you think a fearful thought, when you're worried about something, and then you're like, oh, I can't think about this because I'm going to attract it even more. You know, I've certainly gone through that period of thinking, oh my God, I'm making it worse, but you don't have to. When the thought comes, you just look at it and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And you can even thank it. You can say, oh, thank you for calling this to my attention. And then you can meditate, or you can even release it. You can say, whatever it is, I don't know, whatever. I'm afraid, whatever. I'm afraid I'll lose my job, okay? Then you're gonna say, clear and delete that. You know, clear and delete that, and then you're gonna think, what would I rather have? And then you can think, I am super happy at my job. What would it take for that to be true? And just imagine it. Just imagine yourself really happy and your boss happy, and you know, so whatever it is, you know, it doesn't have to be your job. Whatever that worry is, think about the opposite. Think about the thing that you would like it to be, instead of imagining the worst case scenario, because it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. It just makes you suffer even before it happens. Okay, now we're going to do the pick a card. And we're going to do 4 groups. And I'm going to give you a crystal to choose. The first will be this rose quartz. Where can I put it so you can see it? Rose quartz. The next will be this, I don't remember what it's called. It's a happy stone. That's all I know. I think it's like calcite or something. It's just this crystal makes you happy. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You can choose this one. It makes me think of a heart. And what else could we pick? How about this one? This is a really cool, this is a lava stone from Iceland. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. One more time. This is the the pink, rose quartz, the orange, red, and the black. I'll put them here. Can you see them? Yes. Okay, you can see them. And I will shuffle while you think about what you want. Don't overthink it. Yes. All right, we're going to use 2 decks for this, okay? And I'm going to start with the rose. So for those of you who picked the rose quartz, send a special message for those who picked the rose quartz. A special message for this week about the collective energy, or it could just be really super specific to them. What do they need to know? What would be helpful to them? All is well. So don't worry. All right, reiterating, you guys must be worrying a lot. Stop worrying. You've already gotten that advice. I'm not going to repeat it. And then I'm going to ask the Elves Tarot to give us some information. So, all right, this card, All is Well. I will read it to you. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Don't you just hate hearing that when you're freaking out? It's like, really? Really? Okay, and I'm just supposed to believe you. Yes. Because you know what? Why not? When you believe that all is well and everything's going to be okay, that's the positive thought you can cling to. So if only that, just cling to that thought. Now you got 3 whole cards. Ooh. All right. So you got the 2 of Autumn, I guess. I have to translate it from Dutch. You got the Wheel of Fortune. And you got the 4 of Spring. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So again, strengthening what I saw. It says, make everything you do fun, or, just enjoy. Try to enjoy everything you do. Because if you think about it, even if you're doing something you don't enjoy, or you think you don't, you're thinking, oh, I hate cleaning my house. You've still chosen to do that because you like that better than a dirty house, for example, right? So just try to enjoy it and be thinking, oh, my house is going to feel so great when I'm done here, for example, or, it seems very, very popular these days to hate your job. It's almost like they're all the social media and little videos and things. Everyone's like, oh, I hate the job. And it's almost like we're being brainwashed to hate our jobs. Why? Why is that? And just think about it. You have a job because it gives you money to do things that you like, or, or maybe you do enjoy what you're doing. There's always a reason. There's always a reason. You'd rather have money than not have money. Enjoy it. Right. Okay. And yes. And so this card is also saying, don't just work, find a balance. You can play, you can work, you can do a lot of things at the same time. So say you're in an unhappy situation, don't stay in that all day. That's not. Find little pockets and do things that you enjoy. Have fun. Be, playful. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling you again, everything is going to be just fine. You may be going through a weird patch right now, but it's coming. Yes. So there's no more delay. The good is coming to you. So just stay focused on that. And then, yeah, here you go. This card, right? It's about being grateful. Okay, so whenever you get scared and start worrying and afraid and having negative thoughts, the best way to nip that in the bud is start thinking of things that you're grateful for. And there's always something you can be grateful for, even if it's like the chair your ass is sat on. Okay, so just start thinking of things, write them down, make lists. I'm so grateful for this and this and this and this, and that will lift you out of negative thinking. And it's saying things are coming. This wheel is bringing you things that you're really going to actually be celebrating, more things. You're going to be happy. This is a card of happiness. So you've been you'll be juggling these thoughts, positive, negative, but know that all is well and happy change is on the way. All right, so that was it for the pink group. Those of you who chose this beautiful orange stone, makes me think of tangerine juice. It's just such a sunny, happy stone. So for those of you who chose this one, woo, there we go. Outdoors, go outside, get fresh air, connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. All right, so those of you must have resonated with me telling you to take a walk. Taking a walk outside is great for your mental health as well. The blue of the sky, the green of the trees and the grass and the flowers, all of that actually has a really positive effect on your mind, and it can lift you out of a depression. And even when it's raining, the ions in the air are very, very beneficial to your state of mind. So rain or shine, get out there and go for a walk. That's what umbrellas are for. Angels, any extra? What do you want? Angels? Elves, fairies. What do the fairies want to say? That's cool because fairies live outside. All right. Are you going to jump out or am I going to pick you up? Woo! There we go. All right, you guys got 2 cards. Ooh. You got the Magician and the 4 of Bottom. Okay. All right, let's look at this. All right, you can, yeah. Okay. So interesting, by the way, that the Magician is outside going for a walk. You can do anything that you set your mind to. So just, stop being a victim. Get out of that mentality. Get out of the unhealthy situation. Just stop being a victim to the unhealthy situation, because you can just take control of your life. You are all you need. You are a powerful person. You're all you need to be successful. You're all you need. You can manifest whatever you want. And right, it's telling you to stop. Yeah, I guess, all right, either way, the order, it's telling you to stop worrying. about money, worrying about money and work. And it's also telling you to ask people for help, and also that people will come to help you. If you just have to be open for it, you know? So don't be all, yes, you have the power to do everything yourself, to manifest what you want, but just be authentic, you know? You don't have to do everything by yourself. And a lot of times it's a lot easier if someone's helping you, you know? So don't be too proud to ask for help. And you will thrive. Right, that was you. Go for a walk, get out there. It's also not just about going outside for a walk. It's about getting out there and mixing, you know, meeting people, because that's where you're going to find the people who will help you, will bring you to the next healthier phase of your life. So there. All right, for those of you who chose the red, what does this group need to know? I love that. Whoop. All right, that was fast. Oh my goodness, everyone's doing well today. All right, look, you got gifts from God. So just stop worrying. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Exactly. So, you know, again, it's all about letting go of the unhealthy situation, of the whatever it is unhealthy that has closed you off from receiving something so much better. You know, that longing for something that's not even the best thing, you know, it's not with you anymore because it wasn't the right thing for you. So stuff is on the way. Okay, so you get clear, you know, just release the toxicity, meditate, visualize what you want, have some fun, be yourself, and the stuff is on the way. You will be able to receive. You just got to be open to receive and not be so closed off and tough. It's just not necessary. And I know that can be hard because you're afraid of getting hurt, or you're afraid that there's not something better. But what this card is saying is yes, there is. There's something way better. So get ready. Get ready to receive that and be open when it gets here. All right, what do the fairies have to say? All right, fairies, so you're going to jump out. What does this redstone group? Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of cards. Oh my. Oh my. I think they do. This was on purpose. Okay. What's going on? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so you've got a bunch of cards from the winter suit. And then you have the moon, the star, and how would I translate this? Oneness. I'll show them to you. So you've got the Three of Winter. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so just like the last, oh no, just like I was just, no, like the last group, okay? It's saying, ask others for help. And not just help, ask them for consolation and love, you know, go go get a hug from someone that you know gives good hugs. That's what this is about. And this will heal your pain, you know. So this week is about healing pain. And for you, you're going to find that from a good friend or family member. Yeah, you need hugs. You know, you need some physical hugs, and this will heal your sorrow, and it will make you'll feel stronger from it. You've got the Four of Winter. Stop worrying. Ah, yes. You don't, okay. And meditate, right? And rest. And okay. All right, so see this guy? It's saying it's time to put your worries aside. Unhealthy for you, okay? Stop worrying. If it's something where you're feeling like you need to decide, you know, so what's making that brain short circuit is that you can't decide, or you don't know which way to go. It's saying it's okay to take a break from that, because it's not going anywhere. There's no rush to make that decision. And actually, what you should be doing is meditating, because the solution will come during meditation. And you need to get some rest. Take a vacation if you can. All right, and oh my God, again, ungrounded fear. Night of Winter. Ungrounded fears, imagining the worst scenario, just like I was talking about. I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. So stop that. Do what I told you, which was that thought comes up, say, delete it all, uncreate and delete it all. It's just, you can write it, you can say it, have that thought, say, thanks for bringing that to my attention, because it's bringing that thought's coming up so that you can clear it. Okay, it's saying this thought is what's going around in your head, and that is what's blocking the good from coming in. So it's great. So you thank it for showing up, and then you say, I'm ready to release this, uncreate and delete it, and then imagine something better. Imagine what you want, or start writing down things you're grateful for, just to get yourself in a better frame of mind. Okay. And then you got the Moon. Isn't that a beautiful card? I love this deck. Yes. So if you meditate, you're going to have very powerful insights, and you will be able to let go of worries and fears, and you will see the truth in the situation. Okay, so just meditate. And you've got the Star, which is always a great card. Yeah, see, all right, so we're letting go of the fear, and it's saying, look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of your beliefs can move mountains, which is what I've been saying this whole time. Yeah, and it's also saying, just like the other group that got actually all of these groups, see, it's great. It's saying that wonderful changes are coming your way after hard times. So just make sure that you are open to receive that when it gets here, you know, because it could be right in front of you. But if you are in an unhealthy, closed off place, you won't be able to accept it. Now we have eenheid, whatever the heck that means. I'm sorry, these are in Dutch. don't always know what the literal translation means oneness. And I really don't think this card has a tarot, an actual tarot card that mirrors it. You know, unity, maybe. That's not in the tarot deck that I know of. Right. Okay. Okay, so what would really help you? Okay. This card is saying just be really, really clear about what you want, because you're having trouble making decisions, right? That's what these cards have been saying. So get really, really clear about what you want. And then when you come across a decision you have to make, always ask yourself, will doing this get me closer to this thing that I want? And if it's no, then it's an easy no. Don't do it. And if it's a yes, then do it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's as easy as that. And say anything else for me? Oh, yes. Okay. And it says, look at stuff, you know, when you're trying to decide, will this work or not, you know, look and see what's worked for you in the past. That helps too, you know? Just make sure you're taking whatever step you're taking it for the right reason. So not because you're afraid, you know, I'm afraid if I don't do this, I won't succeed, or that kind of thing. You know, that's that sort of fear of missing out. Don't ever let something like that dictate your choices. Just make sure it's something that brings you joy, that feels right, and that will bring you closer to your end goal. All right, the last but not least, we have this cool volcanic stone. What do we got for you? You know, it's really amazing. It's amazing to me how beautifully, perfectly round and smooth it is. This wasn't, this is naturally this way. It wasn't like tumbled or something. It's just so cool. It came from the bowels of the earth and it was transformed. It's a very transformation stone. So, angels, give us a card for this group that chose the black stone. Okay. Okay. My goodness. Okay, I can't make this up. Okay, so remember how we had truth and integrity for the collective for this week? Okay, this card is remember who you are. Remember who you are, who you really, really are, who you were born as, who you were born to be. You know, you're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, very loved. And you know, don't worry about the haters. It has nothing to do with you. You know, people are going to love you and people are going to hate you and everything in between. And if you really think about it, none of it, the good or the bad, has anything to do with you. Nothing. It has to do with them, what they want, what they need, what they're looking for. You know? So stop trying to be someone else, because no matter who you present yourself to be, there's always going to be someone who loves you and someone who doesn't. So you might as well just be you. You know? Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. Ah, that's cool. Okay, stuff's happening for you guys really fast. Stuff's happening for you really fast. Okay, so we've got the Prince of Spring. And it's saying if you have like a really, you're going to be meditating, right? You're going to be meditating. And when you get this great idea that pops up for you, take immediate action. Okay, it's a challenge that you are up for. You know, you're capable of doing this. Just follow your passion. And if you do this, if you take action on this intuitive, creative idea that comes to you, this, but you know, that you feel passionate about, money is coming. Look at this. You're going to be really successful and make money. And people will come. People will come. You know, it could be a job, or it could be something, you know, your own business. It could be a YouTube channel, whatever it is. Just follow that intuition and follow the joy. Look, see the joy that child has. That's be your true self. What did you want to be when you were younger? Who did you see yourself being? Is there any of that that still excites you, that you thought you needed to let go of? Or just be you and stop trying to please people. Stop trying to be someone for someone else, because it'll never be enough anyway. It just won't. It won't be enough. And no matter what you do, someone's going to love you, someone's going to hate you, and someone's going to ignore you. So just stop worrying. Okay, that's the message I'm getting, okay? Stop worrying about doing it right. Stop worrying about doing it right. Stop worrying that you're doing it wrong. Stop beating yourself up for thinking that you've done it wrong. Yes. That's it. That's just you do you. You do you. Follow your passion. Let go of people pleasing. Let go of things and people that don't serve you, toxic situations. Let it go. Be your authentic self. Meditate to get clear on what you want, to clear your mind of fear. This is for all of you. This is for all of you. And just find some joy and playfulness and rest and have fun. Have fun. We're supposed to have fun. I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but it's all in your attitude, isn't it? It's all what you make of it. All right. So those are your messages for this week. I hope it was helpful to you. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, if it was helpful for you, you would really help me by pushing the like button and subscribing if you'd like more of this. I upload every Friday and every Sunday. Every Sunday I do an energy collective reading for the week, and every Friday I make a video about intuition, manifestation, meditation, just anything that has to do with communicating with spirit and your higher self in order to manifest, basically. So thanks for being here, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Guided by Spirits.